MetalHead.
Hey guys, welcome back to MetalHead, the greatest YouTube channel on the internet. Today we're gonna be counting down the old classic questions. What is better, Mr. Driller or Soul Calibur for the Sega Dreamcast? These are very important questions, guys, and we're gonna find out together. Okay guys, so the first question you have to ask yourself is, do both these Namco games pass the Namco test?
Namco.
Okay guys, that was very good. Both games do in fact pass a Namco test. Okay, next we have to compare these games for their gameplay values. Okay, in Mr. Driller you play as this guy who lives in this city where loads of bricks came for no reason. His name is Mr. Driller. He is a mister and he likes to drill, as we know. They also put some weeb language in there so you know this game will be popular overseas. The basic premise is to drill down until you get to the bottom. But just make sure you don't get crushed or you run out of air. Okay, here we are in the main menu, guys. As you can see, it's all in Japanese, which I can't read, so it loses marks on that. There was an American and a European version released in Mr. Driller that had English language, but I can only mark it on the version I have, and I can't read Japanese, and my opinion is absolutely definitive. There is also no story mode. There are several modes and no story mode, and also no two-player. So it is definitely losing the battle on that. Okay, let's look at Soul Calibur next. Okay guys, this is Soul Calibur, exclusive launch title for the Sega Dreamcast. As we all know at this point, it's a fighting game that has amassed many different sequels, including sequels that feature Darth Vader and Yoda. I'm not sure why, guys.
Soul Calibur.
Okay guys, here we are in the menus of Soul Calibur. As you can see, there are much more types of game mode, including on the internet, on Soul Calibur than there are in Mr. Driller. There is also a story mode and multiple characters you can select, as opposed to just the one character on Mr. Driller. Now the story mode isn't complete Japanese, guys, so it definitely loses marks for that, but the fact it has one is universally positive. Okay guys, here we are. It has great music, much more music than Mr. Driller does. As you can see, it's got good graphics for an old Dreamcast game. This is basically the main premise, is to beat the crap out of each other. It has a story mode, but like I said, I cannot speak Japanese and I can only mark it on the version I have, and my opinion is definitive, so it does lose marks on that. However, it holds up very well. It got good graphics, and also it's got good fighting mechanics, even though the Dreamcast controller was not remotely designed to handle a fighting game of any kind. It also has the best intro to any character select screen in history.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
It doesn't get much better than that, guys. So at this point, Mr. Driller has got a long way to come back. Let's see if he can make it up on the death noise. As you can see, guys, dying in Mr. Driller is not comforting, a nice feeling, or good at all. It makes you very mad. It makes you want to break stuff. Now let's see what Soul Calibur's death noise and scene is like compared to it.
Sophia, you look. Knockout. Sophia was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. You lose. Legend will never die.
Okay guys, it taunts you a bit with the last "Yo, lose," as if you didn't know that you just lost. but it makes up for it when it goes, the legend will never die. I love that. And I also love it especially much when it says, Sophia was seriously wounded, but her soul still burns. I love that, guys. I'm definitely here for it. So Soul Calibur wins another round against Mr. Driller. Now for the ultimate test, guys. We're going to combine your two games together for the ultimate crossover to see if Namco were really screwing us all these years. Let's see if this works. Okay guys, we've witnessed a lot of compelling gameplay so far, but now it's finally time to crown the winner. I hear a lot of you saying, MetalHead, you have a great YouTube channel on the internet, but these games aren't comparable. One's a fighting game and one's a drilling through blocks game. And that may be true. That may be true, guys, but I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. They are comparable, and I'm going to pick a winner of the best Namco game right now. And if you've been paying attention to this video on the internet, you already know what the winner is. It is, of course, Mr. Driller. My opinion is definitive, guys, and I won't hear any other opinion on that. Okay, guys, so there we have it. Mr. Driller is the best Namco video game on the Sega Dreamcast. Against Soul Calibur. There are many great Namco games, but a lot of people say he's a driller, and this is, of course...
So a lot of people have been calling me a driller recently, and I ain't a driller.
He's not a driller, mate.
Yeah, so you better fuck off, mate. Fuck off! You think I'm a fucking driller? You fuck off! Shut the fuck up! I'm not a fucking driller! I'm not a driller!
Okay, guys, now we have a big problem. Mr. Driller is not a driller. I don't know how this is possible considering his name is Mr. Driller, but he says it's not, and this completely ruins my list of confirmed drillers, and I'll have to rectify the list. But first, we must find out why Mr. Driller is not a driller. Okay, guys, so what do we have to say? Mr. Driller is not a driller. Well, his name is Mr. Driller. That's a giveaway. He's also holding a drill right there, as you can see. So there really isn't much in the way to say that he's not. And also the main premise of the gameplay of Mr. Driller is to drill. So I would suggest he's a driller, but he says he's not. So I guess we'll never know, guys.
Hello, babe.
Hello? I wasn't expecting that. This is MetalHead from the Sega MetalHead YouTube channel on the internet. I just want to say, Mr. Driller, you are a driller. Stop lying. You're a driller.
Fuck off! You think I'm a fucking driller?
Yes, I do think you're a fucking driller. You are 100% driller confirmed. You drill for a living. You're named after a drill. You're going back on my confirmed driller list, Mr. Driller.
I'm not a fucking driller! I'm not a driller!
You are a driller.
Shut the fuck up!
This victory strengthens the soul of
MetalHead.